Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I am using the Shadowscapes Tarot. And I'm going to draw 3 cards with the intention that these 3 cards will reveal what we need to know for the week ahead. All right. Okay, so let's start with, oh, my cat Merlina wants to say hi before we start the reading. Here she is. Say hi, Merlina. Hey, girl. Okay, so let's start with the first card. The first card represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. All right, so we have the sun. I'll just flatten my my scarf here. All right, so we have the sun at the beginning of the week, and oh, my cat Henry just joined in. Hi, Henry. Hey. All right, so the sun is the card for Monday and Tuesday, the beginning of the week. So we're beginning things on a high note. The sun is the most positive, glowing tarot card in the entire deck. And my cat Henry, sorry, I keep getting distracted. He's making a little bed for himself in this basket. This is where he likes to sleep. Oh, I could watch my cats all day. I know this is why you didn't tune in. You tuned in for the reading, not to see all the silly stuff my cats are doing. Okay, so yeah, the sun is for Monday and Tuesday. So we're starting things on a high note. One thing to focus on this week is being optimistic. So being as optimistic as you can be. The sun is like a really positive, optimistic card. And I feel like on one level it's saying that there's a lot of potential this week for joy, for happiness, and potential to really focus your thoughts and your attention in an optimistic kind of way. But the sun is also about being playful and tuning into your playful energy, the part of you that knows how to be joyful, and the part of you that sees life as kind of like an art project, kind of like an experiment and something to be experienced. So I'm probably going to come back to this card, but I want to move on to the next one. So the next one is for the middle of the week, so Wednesday and Thursday. Ooh, we have the Lovers. All right. I don't know if you can hear there's a dog whining in the background. It's my neighbor's dog. Okay, so the Lovers for the middle of the week. The Lovers is, actually this is cool because look, you can see the sun right here, like repeat symbol. So the Lovers is all about communion and connection and connecting with another person. It's also about the relationship that we have with ourselves, but I feel more than anything that the Lovers is carrying the energy of the sun with it. And so I feel like the optimism that we focus on at the beginning of the week can be carried through for the rest of the week, and it's going to have a big effect on relationships. So I think the more positive and optimistic and playful you are at the beginning of the week, it's going to affect your relationships, especially your romantic relationships, as the week progresses. And if you're not in a relationship, focusing on, positivity and just feeling good at the beginning of the week is going to make you more attractive and more magnetic to others as you move through the week. And then as we get to the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have the Hermit, which is pretty cool because the Hermit in a lot of ways is almost, I wouldn't say it's the opposite, but it's a very different energy to the Lovers. The Lovers is about 2 people coming together, and the Hermit is about being alone. Not lonely, but being alone. So being comfortable being alone. And I'm just going to give myself a minute to contemplate this card. I feel like the weekend is a good time to check in with yourself. It's a good time to spend time alone. It's a good time to work on things like journaling, meditation, any kind of solo projects. But I feel like ultimately it's about really enjoying your own company. The middle of the week with the Lovers is about enjoying the company of someone else. It's about seeing the divine in another person. In fact, I see the Sun as being about recognizing the divine in everything around you. So, being out in nature and seeing it as an expression of the divine, seeing it as an expression of spirit, and seeing the divine and finding the sacred in everything you do, even the mundane day-to-day stuff. And as you do that, you're going to be able to move into the middle of the week and see the divine and the sacred within other people, particularly if you're partnered, particularly with the person that you're romantic with. But it doesn't have to be that person. It could just be people in general, even strangers that you meet on the street. Being able to recognize the divinity in them can be a really powerful practice. And then as you move to the end of the week with the Hermit, this is about seeing the divine and the sacred within yourself. It's about communing with your soul and really deepening the quality of your connection with yourself. All right, so it feels very, it feels like a very kind of spiritual week in a lot of ways. So I'm just going to look at all these cards together. I don't struggle to read the Shadowscapes Tarot, but because it's such a detailed deck, I find that I want to kind of pause and take my time contemplating some of the images and the symbols. So I'm just going to give myself a moment here to look at these cards again and see if there's any other messages that jump out at me. And I invite you to do the same. So have a look at these three cards, and I feel like these cards flow into each other really nicely. But notice what card or what aspect of these three cards really draws your attention. I'm really noticing the circles. So like the circle around the sun, circle, circle, circle. I'm really noticing all these circles. And I feel like the circle in the Hermit is like a portal. It's like a portal into your soul, or a portal into a more spiritual dimension of life. So it feels really kind of intriguing to me. But I'm just going to be quiet for a moment, and I'm just going to contemplate these three cards. I feel like the beginning of the week is about shining your soul, shining yourself out into the world. It's about projecting your energy into the world and sharing yourself and, expressing your creativity and your joyfulness and really sharing that with the world. And then when we get to the middle of the week, it's more about sharing that energy with someone special. And then the end of the week is about sharing that with yourself. So sharing your gifts and turning that light inward instead of shining it outward. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's anything else I want to mention here. Overall, I would say this week starts out being very extroverted. So the beginning of the week is a time for more extroverted activities and more outward focus. And then progressively, as we move to the end of the week, things become more inward. We take what we've learned at the beginning of the week, we take our experiences and we go inward with them. We journey inward with those experiences so we can process them and learn and grow. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. So thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this reading, feel free to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. I post these readings every week. And you can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com, if you're interested in learning how to read tarot cards. I've got tons of fun resources for working with your cards. I've got exercises, tarot spreads, tarot card meanings, deck reviews, all kinds of fun stuff. So be sure to check it out. So thanks again for watching, and my cat Henry wants to say goodbye to you. Say bye, Henry. He's relaxed. And then Merlina. She's also pretty relaxed. My cats are Zen cats. All right, so thanks for watching and have a great week.